Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So, today I am going to assign you the week 5 project list, right? And I hope that every session up to now you have already covered. So this project will be based on the all the stack which have learned up to now, including your MongoDB database. Okay, so that's it. You have to create a project based on all these tech stacks. I just give me a second, then I will just share my screen and let me show you that what are the project lists. Okay, so give me a second and then I will share my screen. Okay, so the file is like opening at mine. Just we will wait for a minute. It is loading and then I will show it to you. Okay. Okay, so now let me share my screen and then we will discuss that what you have to create and then I will give you some tips. Okay, so this is your week 5 project list, which as previous weeks we are going to provide you in your respective group. Okay. Now, see, how many projects are there? Let's try to first understand that 42 projects are there. That means that you have multiple options to select any one of them and to create them, right? Now, if we look over here, so you can see a task manager app. What is a task manager app? App in which you can add your to-do list, right? What you have to do, and that have the functionality like you can add a particular task, you can update that task, you can delete that task and mark it as completed or not. Okay, so here you can see for this task manager app, they have provided you the descriptions that you can add it, delete, or basically add a particular task, mark it as complete, and due dates that if you want to add some dates part over there, then you can also do that. Notes keeper, quite same as the task manager, but task manager is basically like suppose if you have to go to gym at 5 p.m., that thing you will do with task manager part. Okay, but notes keeper is something like create and manage personal notes with tags, right? So here you can insert the data in paragraph suppose, and you can use some hashtags over there also. So that is note keeper. Expense tracker, like record, categorize and visualize expenses. Now what does it mean by visualize expenses? So here it is, the term is used so that you can add some pie charts over there which show you a particular pie chart, and it is easily done through multiple libraries of JavaScript and other libraries. What they will show, that it will show a part that how many have you spent on which particular section. So this is your expense tracker. Same personal portfolio builder. Now if you haven't created a portfolio for yourself, it is a good task for you to complete it. Okay, and here you are going to use full MERN stack, right? So it will be a basic practice to how you can like upgrade your personal portfolio if you have created it earlier with using other tech stacks like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But here you have to use all the things like MongoDB, and you have to use Express, Node.js, everything. Okay, so you can provide it, pro- create it also. E-commerce product catalog. So you know that there are sites like Amazon, etc. You can create it. Product listing, first of all, at while opening that particular e-commerce website, the products must be come over there. Detailing of every product must be there. Cart option, so that you can add that particular thing to cart. Then after that, checkout UI. Okay, so if you want to integrate a payment also, then you can use Razor Pay or any other website also through which you can add the payment part. But in this project, what you have to do, you have to add just product listing, details card, and checkout UI. Means the user interface must be there also if you want to check out that. Okay, so this is also one thing you can create: online book library, event scheduler, job tracker, blog platform. This is also a good one, which is blog platform, right? So here you can post, edit, comment on different blogs, right? Then quiz system. This is something which we have created while learning MERN stack also. So you can also go with this interview prep tracker, fitness general. So here you can see multiple projects are there, and as you know all the tech stack related to them, so it is best for you. Right now you can see we have gone through only first 10, and out of first 10 it is like going through each project, it is like we are familiar with these things and we can easily create that with our at our end, right? So this is something which you have to keep in your mind, just choose a particular one which will suit you, which will be a good project according to you, where you are going to learn something new. Select that. Okay, the motive is not that if you have created, suppose someone has already created his portfolio and still he is trying to just go with the personal portfolio builder, then that is not a good way, because we are giving you a particular project so that you can enhance your practical knowledge, right? And that should be done with the new project. So just go through the project list and just make sure and choose that project which you will think that it seems to be a difficult one and it will challenge me while doing it. Okay, so in that case, if you are going to choose such type of project, that enhance your knowledge much more. Okay, so don't do this internship just for the sake of a certificate. If you are doing it, go it with all your heart and just create the projects where like in a good manner, so that it will be also good for you. Okay, like resume builder with templates. Templates, you all know that a skeleton through which you can like have a proper structure that how you want to things to be there in your resume, like your username, your LinkedIn profile, and other sections of like work experience, technology, tech stack, these types of things. Voting app, virtual classroom, okay, class timetable planner. So if you virtual classroom, here you have to also use WebSockets. So if suppose WebSockets is something which we use in real time communication. So these things are suppose if they are new to you, then you can just explore that in that particular section. Okay, so that will help you a lot. This is my suggestion, but I know that you have all the list, so you will go with any one of them, and it's totally up to you that which one wants you want to prefer. But with my experience, short experience, or what I have seen or I have learned in the same way also, is that I choose a particular project which have some challenges. Then only I can like try to have something new or try to learn something new, right? So if you are still creating note keeper, this is a basic one. For MERN, if you are learning MERN stack, note maker or task manager is the first task which we all have as our project in the like starting phase. But I want that you have, if you have good command over all these concepts, then you can choose a good one. Okay, this is one thing. So this is how you have to create it. This is the folder structure. Like here we have explained you that how you can maintain your particular folder structure. First of all, project name, then name it as a client for the front end, or for backend you can also create it. Okay, and there they have given the snippet of code that how you can maintain your schema using Mongoose library. Okay, through instead of Mongoose we have also seen about MongoDB client, right? So Mongoose is another library of MongoDB through which you can create schema. So it's up to you that how you are going. Then after that they have shown you the HTTP method which you can explore at a particular endpoint or at a particular route handler, like slash API slash task. What should it means? That when user will go to this particular URL, then they should get all the tasks for user. If they have to create a new one, then we have learned it through post, right? Then throughput we can update it. Delete is also there, so we can delete it. Then registration login. So whenever you are creating a website, like full stack website, then just make sure there is a login logout function also. Sign in, sign up, right? So that your user can directly not jump to the interface. They can have the pop-up that you have to log in first or something like that. That is more good because authentication is basically a good part if you are creating any site, website or application. Okay, then they have shown you that where you can deploy them. You can deploy the front end at Vercel or Netlify. You can deploy the backend at Render. MongoDB Atlas you can use for database, and Cors for cross-origin resource sharing. Then they have also given you an idea that you can use .env file. All of this we have already covered, right? If I talk about .env file in upcoming session, we are going to see what is backend, like what is this Vercel or Netlify, what is this render and railway. But I hope that all of you are aware of it, as this is quite simple thing. And as a full stack developer, you have to be the idea about these particular sites, because you don't have to do much over here. You just have to select the GitHub repository and just give the build-in command, and then you are good to execute the files. Okay. Here is your .env file. So in .env file, I have already told you that we put those information which you want to hide from the outside world. Suppose my password of MongoDB URL, my JWT secret, JSON Web Token secret, okay? And then you can create it easily. So I hope it is clear to all of you that what is the project for week 5. It is an important project, and I hope you are going to give your best shot over here. And then finally in the 6th week we will complete the deployment part also, so that everything will be covered. We will just complete deployment, and at the end of it I will assign you the last or final project, you can say, for your internship program. After completion of it you will get the certificate. Okay, so I will explain you all the things in detail, that what you have to create, how you have to create. I will give some examples also, that like suppose if when we come to week 6, I will tell you that which type of functionality we want in that project. But before jumping to that, just make sure that you are going through this particular project and you have covered all the basics, all the recordings we have provided you. uh, okay, just complete that first, then move to this particular part. And only those students who are giving everything submission on deadline, before deadline, they will get the certificate. Okay, and doing everything before the scheduled deadline, they are eligible for certificate. If someone of you will not doing it and are hoping that we will provide them the certificate, then that is wrong. Because if you are doing the work, we are already have like seeing your GitHub repositories and seeing your URL live links, that is are they working or not. That is basically the criteria for providing you the certificate. Clear, everyone? That's for now. And just make sure that you can push it to GitHub, just deploy it, and you have to record a project presentation video of around 5 minutes, okay? Where you have to explain, or suppose if you are taking more time, like 5 to 8 minutes, then it is also there is no problem in that. So just make sure that you are completing all the tasks within deadline, and just complete it also. And then we will just complete the remaining part, like deployment on Vercel, Netlify, and see what is render, and everything will be done for us then. Okay, clear? Yeah. And also update that report, which I have already told you that how you have to maintain. Now you have to add week 5, and in week 5, just give the project name you have selected and the introduction of that particular project, the objective of that particular project, the tech stack you have used in the, and then the UI and live link or GitHub link, whatever is there, just append that. Clear? I hope it is clear to you. Yes, so this is the week 5 project, and all the best for your second last project of this internship program. Okay, I hope you are going to give your best shot. So thank you so much for joining.